What's up everyone, my name is Tube. Welcome back to another video where today I'm recording this on the last day of summer break. And I think it's time that you guys get to know me better. And because of that, I'm going to tell you guys something really important. Or not one thing, but multiple things. Because I'm going to tell you, loyal viewer, my 5 favorite video games of all time. And at the end of this, you'll know a little bit more about me and the games I like to play. So with that being said, let's dive right on in. Number 5. In 2008, Maxis released to the world a beautiful game known as Spore. It's a life simulation game that starts you off as a cell, then becoming a creature, then making villages as a tribe, as civilization, and then finally going to space. But the premise of it is just so intriguing and fun, and your playthroughs can be different each and every time. You can customize your creature, explore this basically endless world. You can basically become God and do whatever you want. You can control your creatures, evolve them in any way, make them more clothes, battle other tribes. It's beautiful. No playthrough is going to be exactly the same. You can run into epics, which are these larger creatures. You can run into fossils. And with some of the other spin-off games, you can even customize a creature even further and evolve them in a combat experience. And it's this premise of life simulation that has stayed within the community for so long. Because although they didn't release Spore 2 because of EA, there are games that try and recapture the original image of Spore and are being worked on as we speak. I do own the original game Spore. I've had it since around 2016 and I've fallen in love with the game. And I rarely play it, but every time I think about it, I just can't help but smile. I don't have much to say on this game because I don't really have any footage and I haven't played it in a long time. But if you had asked me a couple months ago what my favorite game was, I probably would have said Spore. Number 4. Roblox. So here's the issue with Roblox. The games are amazing, but the community is terrible. I mean, I guess that's pretty much all online games if you think about it. They're just petty tryhards who try and be good at absolutely everything, but that's besides the point. Roblox is a game where you literally have endless imagination. Not only is it incredibly easy to make your own game, but it has a unique interface that is simple and user-friendly. Roblox has had many of my favorite games actually on there, such as games like Jailbreak, Dinosaur Simulator, Kaiju Universe, Dinosaur Arcade, Cult of the Cryptids, and numerous others. Those games are not only well made, but are fun to play. There's a wide selection of basically any kind of game on there, and there are literally millions upon millions of users daily. You will find something for you on that site. Whether you're someone that's into horror, someone into animals, someone into exploration, adventure, heck, there was even a card game I played once, it was called Hexeria or something, where you battled people in RPGs using cards. There is endless possibilities for this game. There is no limit except your imagination. Not only is this a game I practically play daily with all of my friends, it is a game that you can consistently play and not get bored of it. Because there are millions of games within this own game, you will always have something to do. If you get bored of another game, pick up another. You don't like that one? There's millions of other options for you. And because this is one of the earliest games I used to play, with me joining all the way back in 2014, when I was 8 years old, there is plenty to do. And trust me when I say that you will be able to make your own game and play others and meet new people and make lifelong friends that you will never forget. And I think that's what's important. Because if a game can change your life, that's how you know that it's good. Number 3. Minecraft. I know the game, you know the game, we all know the game. I'm currently playing a modded survival series of Minecraft, and so far, modded Minecraft is so much fun. Java is better than Bedrock. That doesn't mean Bedrock is bad, but, you know, there's clearly a difference. Minecraft is another one of those endless possibilities. Minecraft is one of those games with endless possibilities, but not in the way that you might think. Instead of making games or making a creature, you're building up the world. There are hundreds of blocks, dozens of enemies, hundreds of biomes to explore. Okay, maybe not that many. But if you can put your mind to it, something can be built in Minecraft. Whether it's the original Red and Blue game, a calculator, a working computer. This game has endless possibilities within it, and just like Roblox, not only can you meet new people, but you can have a different adventure each time. It's simple, it's efficient, and with new content being added every year, you will not get bored. You can basically customize your character to your liking, customize your world however you see fit, learn how to farm, learn how to build, learn how to do anything that you put your mind to. The biomes, the mobs, the blocks, they're all iconic. It's the best-selling game of all time. No game has ever come close to it. It's almost at 200 million downloaded copies. Even if you don't play Minecraft, I'm sure you've heard of it. And that's because of the legacy it's had. With the creators, the mods, the updates, the people behind it are legendary. And I think that's something to respect. When you have a community this big and this impactful that helps the real world, Minecraft has raised awareness to the destruction of mangroves, the destruction of bee habitats, deforestation, problems in cities, trash problems, ocean problems, animal cruelty, you name it. Minecraft has brought awareness to it. Because although it is a game of constant exploration and combat, it is to teach a lesson to not only preserve the world, but make sure that you can preserve it as long as possible. Number 2. Way back then, video games were kind of a dying thing. They were too expensive to play, they required tons of manpower, and although they could be confined in these little cartridges, the cartridges were expensive, easy to break, and going to arcade was basically considerable to gambling. But that all changed when Mario, the big man, came around. We've all heard of Mario. We know who he is. Even if you don't play his games or you're a lousy Sonic fan, I'm just kidding, you've heard of Mario and what he's accomplished. And his latest game in the series is probably the best, besides like Galaxy. Super Mario Odyssey. There is no way to describe this game other than it's fun, it's comedic, it's adventurous. There is so much packed in. Everything about this game is different, but memorable in its own way. There's a desert world where it's filled with these Mexican, Texan inhabitants that basically roam this pyramid. But then if you go a couple worlds in, there's also this massive forest with these industrial-like futuristic robots that take on this gardening lifestyle. You go a couple worlds and now you're in ancient Japan after fighting a dragon and are now trying to battle Bowser in his massive Asian kingdom full of gold coins. You can swim around as a Cheep Cheep, jump around on the moon, glide as a dinosaur. There is nothing that you can't do with Odyssey. This game is so action-packed with content that you might not even know where to look in this game. Every moon is different. Some are easy, some are challenging, and some require you to think. And that's what makes this game fun, is because the movement in this game is so creative, so intuitive, so responsive, that there are so many ways to play Odyssey how you want to play it. You could triple jump, you could triple jump, ground pound, hat throw, do whatever you want. And that is what makes Odyssey fun. Because every time you replay the game, every time that you get better at it, you learn how to do things quicker, faster, more efficient. But the game rewards you for improving. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are some insane tricks that you can do in this game that range from impossible jumps across infinite gaps. You can use captures, but if you really wanted to, you could play the game without even capturing a single enemy. The game is constantly trying to tell you, play this. The game is trying to tell you something. The game is trying to tell you one thing and one thing only. Play it how you want it to be played. And with Mario Odyssey, with a game that not only has still an active fandom and community, and is constantly waiting for a sequel, me included, but the amount of ideas that were thrown into this one project is baffling. A world completely made out of food, a dinosaur world, this like 1930s era hat world. You name it, it's in the game. And there's so much room to spread these ideas out, and I think that's what we need. We need to branch out and see what Odyssey 2 could have. What more can we do with What more can we do with captures? What more worlds can we explore within Mario? Here are some honorable mentions that I know will not make the list. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm not making this up, Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach. And now, let's get to number 1. Pokemon. It was gonna be Pokemon, guys. Come on. What else was it gonna be? Sonic and like the Lost World? Pokemon, although being a very controversial franchise, has always done one thing right. They make their games fun and easy to pick up. You can play a Pokemon game and easily put it down if you need to, and pick it right back up and start the same adventure all over again. Pokemon games have this replayability to them. that your team can be different each time, that you can battle the gyms in any way, shape, or form, whether it be an open world experience like Legends Arceus, an adventure storytelling game like Pokepark. Please make Pokepark, dude, that game was so fun, Jesus Christ. Whether it's an AR game that you can use to your liking, a team-based game on your phone, a cafe game where you do puzzles, Pokemon can do anything that it puts its mind to. Pokemon are mascots for real-world companies and prefectures in Japan, which just shows how big they are. Pokemon has literally expanded across the world, and even if you don't like the game, they have made a good impact on the video gaming industry as a whole. Sure, they don't have a lot of staff. Sure, they might make tons of money and not putting the effort into their games that some people want them to. But, no matter what, Pokemon games are fun, and they reward you for playing them. You get to make your team of your favorite monsters and get to go and explore the world and battle whoever. You get to feel strong as you progress from like level 5 to level 100. Whether you're a casual player or someone who plays the game competitively, Pokemon has something for everyone. And their games just scratch the surface of what the franchise is capable of. Imagine an open world game like Scarlet and Violet that we still know almost nothing about. And look how popular it is. Look how much people are talking about it. Pokemon is a game that even when there is no games out, it persists in the public. As whether it be a meme, a game, or anything that you want it to be. Pokemon is fun, and it will stay that way. Sure, the anime might be stupid. Sure, the manga might be graphic. But the games are the staple and what define the franchise as a whole. It is an adventurous game that, although having flaws, is amazing. And I have so many good memories of Pokemon. I have so many memories of Pokemon, I might make my own video on it about why I like it so much. And heck, Pokemon Unite is one of my favorite Pokemon games alongside Pokemon Sword and Pokepark. Yes, Pokepark is up there. Don't judge me. It was amazing. Basically, my kind of games are exploration and adventure based, that are fun, intuitive, and bring a lot of ideas to the table. I hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more as we tackle the rest of my channel.